Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to rebuild a Protank coil, and this is very easy to do. It's almost as easy as building on a dripper. So what you're going to need a torch of some kind, you're going to need your canthal, you're going to need tweezers, some scissors or some clippers of some sort, you're going to need a thin screwdriver, and you're going to need something to wrap it around, like a drill bit or some sort of thing. So, here we go. So what you want to do first is you want to, see this chimney right here? You want to kind of wiggle it out till it comes out. I ripped it out. It's all done. You want to set this little chimney section aside. And basically what you have here is the coil. This has already been rebuilt, but usually when you see right here there's going to be a little bit of a top wick. You just tweeze it out, throw it away. Next, what you're going to want to do is there's this little metal pin and this little rubber grommet that's right here. So you can pull it out. I tend to just kind of yank it out with my teeth. There we go. So you end up with this, that little metal pin. Toss that aside. Next, take the rubber grommet out. I do the same thing with my teeth. You can take it out with tweezers, but it's kind of difficult to do it that way. And next, what you want to do is you want to grab it by the wick. Oopsie doodles. Oh, that's not good. Okay. You can grab it by the wick, or you can just pull it through the bottom. That's what I had to do right now because I messed up. Toss those away because they're old. You don't want to do that. You don't want to use that. Next, grab your canthal. I'm using 30 gauge. You can use 28. You can use 32. Either way, it's good stuff. You want to cut it, and you have an option here. You can torch the actual canthal, or just build like that. I typically tend to build like this because it's much less time consuming, but it's better to torch. Next thing you want to do, you want to make sure that the canthal is about an inch of length on the lead, because you're going to need that to pass it through this little metal thing right here. So you just want to start your wraps. I do about 8 wraps for these because I find that works best. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 8 wraps. You don't count the first wrap ever. You don't really need to, because that's kind of like a half wrap. It's more accurate, in my opinion, if you just count the wraps after that. So this isn't looking pretty. But take your drill bit out, and this is what you need the torch for. You hold on to this extra length, because you're going to have some extra length usually. You're going to want to torch the coil so it glows red hot for about 3 seconds, and then you pinch with the tweezers if you can. But you basically get that. Okay? It's not great, but you can fix it. So what you do next, and this works out great for me, is I pinch it between the tweezers until it starts heating up. You'll see it glow for about 10 seconds. Then you blow on it to make sure that it's not hot. And that is looking a little better, but it's not great. Next, what you want to do is you want to run this little screwdriver that I told you about through the coil. Snip a little bit of that excess wire off. Okay. And you want to feed this, all this canthal, through the base here. Like so. Basically, you want it sitting in the middle. You want to have all that excess wire hanging out. Next, what you want to have to do is you're going to take this little rubber grommet that's on the end of the Protank coil, and you want to feed it through one of the canthal leads. So you push it through using your thumb and your nail. then what you get is that, right on the end. Then you want to take the little metal pin that it comes with and feed it right on through. And that's basically a done coil. But if you look inside, you see how it's kind of touching up on that metal part? Take your screwdriver and just nudge the coil a little bit so that it's not so much touching, and it's kind of lying right there in the center, and that's what you want. So you want to clip off these excess leads. There's one, and there's two. Next step, you want to wick the coil. So you take some cotton, you roll it up so that it's nice and thin on one end. And a lot of the times you get these little really thin bits of cotton at the end, as you can see. You just want to snip those off because they kind of get in the way. In the end, all you do is feed the cotton through the coil, like so. And there you have it. You just want to snip off the extra cotton so that the cotton is flush with that metal base right here. Can't really see it because my thumb's in the way, but you want to make sure that it's flush with that. See? Just like that. You want to do this to both ends. Then finally, you put the chimney on, and there you go. And that's it. Rebuilt Protank coil. Takes about 10 minutes, and it's pretty easy to do.